Hello friends, how's it going? I'm AleXarcs and today I'm bringing you some more Destiny, and in today's video I'm going to be divulging some news, or it's probably better to call it rumours, or bits of news that have been dropping out about Destiny and future DLC content. Now, as we know, the House of Wolves is our next installment, and this is going to be a piece of DLC with story missions, new strikes, and of course a new raid that all feature around the Fallen. And it's kind of been penciled in for March. However, there's been kind of rumours that it's going to be delayed and that Bungie are trying to obviously make it the best they can. So we still don't actually have a concrete release date for that, and it is fast approaching March. It's the 24th today, so you know, usually they would give us a little bit of forewarning as to when DLC was coming out. I think it was a couple of weeks last time at least, so I don't know. If we're going to be seeing it in March, I'd expect an announcement soon, but rumours are that it's kind of going to be delayed a little bit, and they just want to kind of perfect it and make it all nice and shiny for us. There's also been talk of future DLC after that, and there's one that's kind of I've been hearing about called the Comet, which I think's been given a more concrete name called the Plague of Darkness, which is supposed to be dropping on Destiny's first birthday, and this is basically going to give a whole lot of new content to the game. We're talking a bunch of new levels, kind of XP wise, and even a new subclass for each of the characters. So that sounds really interesting. I can only assume it's going to be some kind of maybe Hive related thing. I'm not too sure on that, but that is planned to be big kind of towards the end of the summer. And then after that, apparently Bungie plans 2 further DLCs, and these are called the VEX Void, which will be the 3rd DLC, or the 3rd kind of packaged DLC, as it were, featuring once again, you know, more story missions, more Crucible maps, more strikes, and of course another raid. And the name suggests it's going to be VEX based once again. And the final piece of DLC that has been leaked and mentioned is called Forge of Gods, which is going to be a Cabal based kind of DLC with story missions and raids and strikes all featuring the Cabal. So, you know, I'm kind of excited, kind of hesitant about this. For me, you know, the DLC that we've had, the Dark Below, I have enjoyed it, but I think, you know, more time and thought could have been put into it, and I think that's kind of what Bungie are taking on right now with the House of Wolves. I think a lot of people that had kind of basically beasted the game and have got all the raids, all the gear and everything, there's not really that much end content for these people to do. And I personally have felt that as well. I mean, I've only got 2 more exotics, and that's the only reason why I jump on this game now is to do my nightfalls, do my weeklies, and see if I can get those exotic weapons. So it'd be nice, you know, of Bungie to take more time. You know, what I'd like to see is a genuinely hard raid, or something like a Nightfall strike that is not a strike, but something like a raid that is genuinely hard. I think for me, a lot of the game has been made. Obviously, there's lots of cheese strategies, and they're always going to be found. But for me, the end game content, the difficult stuff, has been really far too accessible to everyone. Obviously, that's going to help Bungie. If everyone can play the game and everyone enjoys it, then everyone's going to keep buying it and buying upgrades and all that kind of stuff. But you know, for me, you know, I've played loads and loads of games. I've been gaming for, I can't even remember now, since I was really small, like 20 years ago. And for me, I don't know, games these days just don't seem hard, and I think Bungie, especially in a game like this, you know, obviously out of the box I was really really bustling to play this game, you know. I really enjoy it. But now that we're even a couple of months in, okay, we've got DLC and stuff on the way, but it's at the end of the day, it's too easy, you know. Once you've done it a couple of times, you can do it over and over again, no problem. I want something that's genuinely hard. It's going to take a solid group of people, you know, a good few attempts over a few weeks to maybe get it done. Some proper kind of hardcore endgame content for the hardcore fans out there. And I don't think you'd be really displeasing anyone with that if they kind of went down that route. But you know, it is nice to know that there is a kind of overall DLC plan for the future. The Plague of Darkness comic that's supposed to be dropping on Destiny's anniversary sounds really interesting. New levels, there's going to be new subclasses as well, so it's going to mix up the game quite a lot at that point. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. There's also the Trials of Osiris, which is a PvP kind of... it's kind of like a special tournament, as far as I can tell. That's supposed to be coming at some point, although there hasn't really been any mention or too much information about that at this stage. But it's supposed to be like an invitation-only tournament for PvP. Basically the cream of the Crucible crop will get to play against each other, and it sounds really interesting as well. But once again, you know, this is just rumours and details that are either being leaked or people have found from data mining and all that other such stuff. So if all of this comes true, then it was just some rumours that are floating about at the time, and if it's completely wrong, then I apologise. Don't hold me to any of this information, but this is just kind of what's been leaking and what people have been finding out or speculating about the game. But you know, if it all comes true, Destiny looks to be kind of maybe kicking up a gear soon, especially with the House of Wolves. If Bungie are going back and having a look at it and trying to make it a more solid, more hardcore, then I will welcome that with open arms. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it does add some spice back into this game, because endgame content, as most of you will be aware, is you're just doing the same thing over and over again every time you get that Tuesday reset. So it'd be nice to have something new and exciting, and most of all difficult and challenging for us to sink our teeth into. Anyway, that was basically all I really wanted to go over in this video. I'm probably going to try and tackle my Nightfalls now. It's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. I think it's Valis Tarok without any burns, so yeah, I'm going to die an awful lot trying to solo it, of course, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway guys, I'd just like to say thanks for watching. Hope you found this video informative, and you now know a little bit about maybe what's going to be happening in the future of Destiny. But yeah, like I said, take it with a pinch of salt. But yeah, I've been AleXarcs. I've been discussing the future DLC for Destiny. I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!